Almost a year has passed after the filming of Love Overboard, and the question on my mind, and I guess it's on your mind as well. So you should click to watch this video. Which of these couples are still together? Are they even still together? Did they even make it out of Malta together? I think this is my first reality TV show. Maybe one of my first, I don't know. One of the first reality TV show that I'm watching, and I am not rooting for any single couple at all. I always have a couple I root for, and I also always just have a cast member that I like, that I always call my baby. So for this show, Bella was my baby. Like, I think she was everybody's baby because she was making everyone laugh. She really added a lot of spice to the show. She was very funny. Then for the couples, I was not rooting for anybody. I was just watching the show because it came highly recommended by everyone on social media. Everyone was saying, "Oh my god, early 2000 type of reality TV show is back." Yeah, it has a very nice premise, if you ask me. But while I was watching it, it became a bit repetitive. So there's really not a lot of challenge that are really flexing the couples a lot, if you know what I mean. It was almost square at some point. If not for the entire love triangle that happened, and also Bella, I think that this show would have been a very, very dull one for me. So I was looking forward to, okay, what's going to happen on this front? What's going to happen on this front? That's what kept me through the show. So, since we're talking about the love triangle that happened on television, I don't know. Let's start with them first of all. So, as you are well aware, if you've watched the show, very humiliating experience. Lo was eliminated, and Val and David decided to carry on with their relationship. For some reason, I don't know. I'm surprised to see online that people actually insulting Val. She came on the show as a shipwrecker, and she doesn't know. Okay, somebody already told you that, oh, there's a dynamic here. I hear you, but this guy is showing me interest, and I came on the show to be a shipwrecker, and I happen to like him as well. So I don't know why they're blaming Val and leaving behind David. David has a commitment to Lo. Well, I'm happy that Lo at least apologized to Val in the long run, but she actually also kind of had the last laugh because she already told Lo that this guy is going to cheat on you and everything, and that's what David did. Val came with message on social media telling us to respect our privacy at the time. So that relationship did not last at all. I'm trying to think of a word that's a pun that will rhyme with the entire water situation that's happened on the show, but I cannot think of anyone at all. Maybe I'm not as funny as I think I am. But yeah, it did not it did not cross the border. I don't know. Okay, let me just leave it be. The relationship, okay, I have one. The relationship did not touch Shaw at all. It didn't. So they are no longer together. Moving on from those people, I kind of won't understand how David thinks because he did all of those things on camera. Like, what was he thinking? Is it just such a terrible person? Even when Lo was defending David and talking about him like he's the best thing since sliced bread, I was wondering, why am I going to be defending a guy like this? I don't know you from Adam. And also, David, the number one thing about David that just really threw me off from him was the fact that he said that, oh, bring all the plastics my way. That is, I'm not, no, I don't have anything against people who do body enhancements, do you? However, I just find it odd for that. That's something that a serious minded human being would say. Bring all the plastics my way. You're supposed to like somebody as a person. So what do you mean? What are you trying to say? Meaning that, okay, if he gets with a girl who is natural or maybe low, he would have told low in the long run to, or pressured her to do plastic surgery. I just remember that this video is supposed to be about couples that are together and I'm already yapping away. But anyway, I just have to tell you this. So Lo's biggest insecurity on the show, whenever any shipwrecker comes on the show, is that the girl has body enhancements. That is it. So she'll be like, oh, this is person is David's type to a T. What are you talking about? So I found that very laughable about their relationship. I never took them seriously. I never took them seriously just because of David. So yeah, that that went overboard. Then moving on to the winners of the show, for Gia and Tim. They are neither here nor there. We do not know. I think that with the way those people they operate, I think that they are keeping it private. But we can tell from the way they are on Instagram that I think they're together. I think they're together. They're just trying to really keep it under the wraps, keep it private because you already went on this very popular show, and yeah, it's good. It can do a lot to relationship. So I think they are just keeping it on the low, but nobody can confirm this yet. For couples that are still together, Korai and Layla are still together. This one, I'm not really surprised about these two still being together. And honestly, I'm lying. I actually thought that every single couple from this show are going to break up because I just think so. But I'm contradicting myself at the same time because the next couple that surprised me that broke up were James and Lexi. In as much as I was expecting everyone to break up, I was not expecting James and Lexi to break up so quickly. I was thinking that if I heard or if I read that Korai and Leila are no longer together, I would understand. But when I saw James and Lexi are no longer together, I was like, why? What happened? And Lexi is saying that it's just because of distance, basically. She granted this interview with Swan, telling them that she's a lover girl. And the fact that she and James are not in the same city, it just really ruined the relationship. I don't think, okay, everyone on their boat, let them paddle it how they want, or canoe. Everyone on the canoe, so they should paddle it how they want. But just for my 2 cents, I wish they didn't break up. I think that you can walk distance. I don't know. Relationships are complicated. Who cares? Another surprise for me is Jake and Christine, but these two they are still together. So Jake and Christine they actually self-eliminated from the show because it was already at the end of the show and couples were lobbying to be the winner of the $100,000 cruise around the world prize. So all the couples wanted that, and these two they had enough sense to say, we just coupled up together. We don't really know a lot about each other yet, so we're just going to self eliminate because they're going to eliminate them anyway. So they self eliminated. And while they were on the show, people were actually just saying that, oh, it's just really a sexual tension thing. But they are still together. So maybe it's not just a sexual tension thing. Maybe there's more. This one surprised me that, okay, people made it unsure. Congratulations. So, yeah, that's basically the couples that are still together and that have broken up from Love Overboard season one. Let me know which couple surprised you the most, which couple were you rooting for, and are you just like me that's just really indifferent towards the show? Like, okay, I would love to hear from you in the comments. My name is Voke.